Hi, welcome to this video. Now I am talking about this video is steel and concrete. Steel and concrete. Okay, is joint venture. This is very important topic talking related to civil engineering. Okay, steel and concrete. Now I am talking about this video step by step. First of all, introduction to joints in steel and concrete frames. Then types of joints in steel and concrete frames. Then design consideration for joints in steel and concrete frames. Then challenges in joint design for steel and concrete frames. Then advance in joint design for steel and concrete frames. Then conclusion to all about the importance of effective joint designs in steel and concrete frames. These are very important, this topic, steel and structure. Okay, now I am first of all talking about introduction to joints in steel and concrete frames. Okay, uh, joints play a circular role in connecting different structural elements of steel and concrete frames. They are responsible for transferring loads from one element to other element while allowing for movement due to various factors such as temperature changes, then wind loads, air loads, and seismic activity. Okay, then seismic activity. In order to design effective joints, engineers must consider factors such as type of load being transferred, the material being used, and the overall structural design. The goal is to concrete joints that are strong, durable, and able to withstand the forces they will be subjected to over time. These are the introduction of steel and structure in frames. Okay. Now the next one is types of joints in the steel and structure frames. Okay, structure. Now types of joints in steel and concrete frames. There are several types of joints used in steel and concrete frames, including bolted connection, welded connection, and pin connection. We have see here types of joint steel and concrete frames, then including bolted connection, the bolted connection, then bolted connection, then bolted connection, then welded connection, the pinned connection. Okay, pin connection. These are the types of steel and concrete frames. Okay, a bolted connection are typically used in situations where disassembly may be necessary, while welded connections provide greater strength but are more difficult to modify or repair. Pinned connection, also known as hinge connection, allow for external movement between two structure elements. This can be useful in situations where movement due to temperature changes or other factors is expected, as it allows the structure to flex without causing damage to the joints. These are the types of joints in steel and concrete frames. Also, these types is bolted connection, welded connection, and pin connection, and is modified to these are connection: bolted connection, welded connection, and pin connection. These are the types of joints in steel and concrete frames. Okay, now the next one is design consideration for joints in steel and concrete frames. Okay, we have see here design consideration for steel in joint and concrete frames. Okay, when designing joints in steel and concrete frames, engineers must take into account a variety of factors. These include the expected loads on the joints, the properties of the material being used, and the overall structure design of the building. Okay, other consideration may include the potential for corrosion or other forms of deterioration over time, as well as need for the maintenance or repair. Be carefully these factors. Engineers must can design joints that are both effective and long lasting. These are the design consideration for joint in steel and concrete frames. There are major of steel and concrete frames in design point of view. Okay, design point of view, this is very important. Steel and concrete frames. Okay, we have see here these are the designs and consideration. We have allotted to the two bars and the conclusion to isobars. Okay, now the next one is I am talking about challenges in joint design for steel and concrete frames. What are the challenges of design for country for design steel and concrete frames? Challenges. We have seen here these types of steel and concrete frames structure. These are the types. Okay. Despite advance in technology and material, there are still challenges involved in designing effective joints for steel and concrete frames. One major challenge is ensuring that the joint is able to withstand the forces it will be subjected to overtime, particularly in situation whereas the structure may be exposed to extreme weather condition or seismic activity. These are the challenges in joint design for steel and concrete frames. Another challenge is ensuring that the joints is able to accommodated any movement or deformation that may occur due to temperature changes, wind loads, or other factors. These are the challenges we have filling the joint design for steel structure. For we have seen here ensuring that deformation that will be occur to temperature changes, then wind loads or other factors. These factors are other factors. Okay, this requires careful concentration of the materials being used as well as overall structural design of the buildings. These are the challenges in the joint design for steel and concrete frames. Now the next one is advance in joints advanced, because every property had advantage disadvantage. The property will be average and the property will be advanced, because these are the challenges overcome with the help of advanced technology steel and concrete frames structure. Okay, now I am talking these slides advance in joint design for steel and concrete frames. In recent years, in previous years, they have been significant advance in the design of joints for steel and concrete frames. For example, new materials such as high strength steel and fiber reinforced polymers FRPs have made it possible to create joints and are stronger and durable than ever before. Additionally, new software tools and simulation techniques means MATLAB are very important to over here then point of view civil engineers to design steel and concrete frames. These are the softwares, AutoCAD, right? AutoCAD, this MATLAB simulation designs and all new software tools. Techniques have made it easier for engineers to model and to identify and design to steel and concrete frames structure. Okay, and test different joint designs, allowing them to identify potential issues and optimize their designs before construction begins. Before construction begins, first of all we are visualization, and we are adopt to visualization and practical to the copy, and then software we have uses to easily to conclude their structure steel and concrete frame structure, then construction will be started. Okay, these are the advanced and design joints for steel and concrete frames. With the help of advanced structure, then challenges will be overcome. Okay, now the next one is conclusion. Now the conclusion, all our types of the structured conclusion, then we are talking previously. Okay, conclusion. In conclusion, the importance of effective joints design in steel and concrete frames. In conclusion, joints play a critical role in the design and construction of steel and concrete frames. They are responsible for transferring loads between different structure elements while allowing for movement due to various factors such as temperature changes and seismic activity. By carefully considering factors such as type of the loads being transferred, the materials being used, and the overall structure design, engineers can make the use of tools. Engineer can create joints that are strong, durable, and able to withstand the forces they will be subjected to over time. With continued advance in material and design techniques, the future looks bright for joint design in steel and concrete frames. These are the conclusion of steel and structure frame structure and concrete frames structure. These are durable properties and design structure, and engineers can make a strong properties and withstand the forces there will be able to overcome with continued advance in materials and design techniques. The future looks bright for joints in steel and concrete frames. These are the conclusion to overcome. We have seen here different types of structure. We have a strongly powerful. Then design begins, construction is started, and all over the. Then thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video. Now you are enjoying this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. We are meeting with another videos. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks you guys.